early today, so I wouldn't wait on that. All right, now we're gonna talk about your toning pants.
Right.
Which again, I am a copper fit freak, so I have the toning pants too. By the way, I'm wearing the capris, so you can ask about these are the compression capris. They're fabulous, and they're finally back in stock. But the toning pants literally make you look more toned.
Right, who wants to go to the gym and do 50 squats and a bunch of lunges? Well, you know, maybe in the morning, but not at 2 o'clock in the morning. And what we've done is design a legging that's going to work for you and make your body look toned and fit, which absolutely brilliant without a gym membership, right?
Who wouldn't want that, right?
And how have we done this? Let me just show you. I'm just gonna walk you through the legging. We've really made this work for you. We've started with the fabric, okay? 360 degrees range of motion, flat lock seams wrapped around the leg to create the illusion of length. But let's go to my favorite part. Look at the waistband here. We've given you a 4-inch belly band. This is the area that most of you have a problem with the muffin top, with a bit of belly bulge. We've reinforced this double layered to really hug and contour the waist. If you can just show my, my waistline here, guys. Right, so what we've done here, we've also included a little pocket. So fantastic for your cell phone, for your keys. If you go into the gym, go into the mall, going grocery shopping and you don't have an extra set, you know, you don't have an extra set of hands, pop your stuff in there. It's contoured flat against the body and you'll never know you've got anything in there. Right, come back to me because remember, in your leggings, it's all about the bum, Suzanne, your buttocks, all right? And if you look here, we've put special stitching here to give your caboose a little kaboosh, all right? We're giving you the lift where you need it. And what is the worst thing? Have you ever worn light leggings? And what's the worst thing? If you look in the mirror, what do you think the biggest mistake of wearing leggings are?
You can see through.
Right, see through, and also those lumps and bumps, which it's all good. We all have them.
I'm guessing I like see-through.
Yeah.
That'd be my horror story.
Well, think about where, you know, a lot of women have cellulite, right?
Oh, no, if you could see it all, yeah, so that would be pretty bad.
It's awful, right?
Yeah,
you look and you'll go, ew, you know, get that out. We've put extra paneling in that problem area, so double seam, double lined, support where you need it to give you a nice, smooth, contoured appearance. Again, the stitching wrapped to create the illusion of length. As you come down, we've also thought of little reflective strips down the bottom. So if you're out walking your dogs at night, out cycling or early in the morning, it increases the visibility. It's flat locked. It's nothing's rubbing. And again, all the seams, flat lock seams designed to move with you.
That's teal. Look at this in this foam. We have purple. And then we have the gray. And then finally, we've got the black. You know, I think I have a couple pairs of the black. The thing you'll learn about the Copper Fit collection is you can wash and wash and wash and wear and dry them. I don't even read the instructions. They go in the washer, go in the dryer, right? And the blacks will stay black. And just to give you an example, the top I'm wearing is 9 months old, and I wear it to death. I'm not kidding you. I was even telling Annika and the team, I was like, yo, you guys don't understand. I wear this top all the time. This is 9 months old. I abuse it. I sweat in it. I do everything in it. I sleep in it. I travel in it. I love this zipper too. It's just, I'm a nut about it. But look at how black.